Hey guys, it's Jason here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the video. I just wanted to quickly set this video up because what you're about to watch is a few weeks old. I kind of had forgot about it. It was a folder. It was sitting on my computer and I realized like, oh, I haven't shown this one because this video is actually the first time I'd ever ran the MX-28s on the truck. So to set this up, I'm still running the stock ESC. And in this video, it hadn't been switched over to the Arrma 150. We're still running the RC6GS transmitter, not the RC8X one. Obviously, guys, they're both radio link and all that kind of fun stuff. But to get these on here, I'm running the 17mm adapters. These are from RC all-wheel drive. They're aluminum and 6x30 pattern. These things work great. I've had zero issues with them. You can see there's no worn in here. There's no worn up material or anything like that. They're very, very solid, which is nice. To have these things fit on the truck, though, I've had to trim a bit, obviously, the body. You can see in the back, it's not as bad. You still have some of the flare out in the fender and stuff like that. I didn't really want to do it at all. I didn't want to remove any body, but when you first put these things on, I don't have this wheel nut on, but you can kind of see they stick out, they bulge out, and they would have just sliced into the body. This body, guys, is demolished, and I keep saying I'm going to do kind of a review video of this where I'm going to show it, but it's really falling apart, and that is the only reason why I trimmed it up to fit these tires. If this body was still in perfect shape, I would not have done it. I would have waited till it, well, is the way it is now. Also on that note, I've never been a huge fan of these tires, and I'm not a huge fan of them on here either. They're a little bit wider. They look great. I like the look. I like the off-road, super off-road kind of four-wheel drive look that it gives the truck, but they don't improve anything. So again, if you've got a Mojave 4S and your body's in good shape and you have these things kicking around, it's not worth hacking up your body to get them to fit. If your body's demolished and you're going to be replacing it anyways at some point, yeah, knock yourself out. But anyways, let's get to running. Alright guys, we're up at the top of my street. It's cold. And I almost had considered not doing this because it's so friggin' cold and I've been breaking everything else lately. But I did want to just quickly see what these were like. See if we get... well, just see what we get. Still no wheelies or anything like that. Now we have a little bit more width because these do have the wideners on them. Need to adjust my steering a bit. Let's try a small jump. Someone's here. So I'll say, guys, we're out. We no longer have the rugged in this. We are running the Radio Link RC6GS version 3. Because I want to kind of run this radio in a few different cars and just get a feel for it. Because so far, guys, I've had zero issues. I've ran it a few times and I like it. It actually feels really, really good in the hand. And again, I just want to kind of drive it in a few different cars and see how it feels. So I thought, what better way to come out, run the Mojave 4S, run the MX-28s, and run the RC6GS. Now, the other thing I didn't mention though is I am running in this truck right now the micro receiver. So I'd only received I've destroyed, guys, a lot of cars lately, so I'm not going to destroy this today. I'm gonna think, guys, this will probably be one of my last runs running the stock motor. I keep saying I'm gonna change it, and then I never get around to it. I don't notice, so far anyways, much difference in air control with these tires. Now, over the years, I'm kind of hard on these tires. I don't find they give you that much control, but because yeah, I couldn't do anything there. Oh, come on. I couldn't do anything there at all. I almost feel like that may have been worse than the stock tires. That's like full throttle just to keep it from going nosedive. Yeah, you just gotta really plan this thing when you jump it. Obviously these have added a little bit of stability because they're a little bit wider. Oh man, that should have broke something. I only say that because I did something the other day with the Kagama that was not that bad, and I broke $70 worth of stuff on that truck. But the good old Mojave, it just keeps taking it.
Oh, come on. Oh, wait. Ah. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. Yeah, definitely not gonna rock that thing back over. I have noticed though, now that with these tires on there, I can't even do like a, not a flip, but when I'm on my side, I have a harder time getting it back on its four wheels. Nice. All right, guys, so again, oh geez, today was pretty much just about trying out the MX-28s and using the RCX GS. And I know I keep kind of coming back to it like as if I'm surprised, but I am, and we're gonna talk about it when we get home, back on the bench. But like this thing, guys, right now is on sale, I think for 89 Canadian. I don't know what it is US. And I'm like blown away by it. It has that DX3R sort of feel to it. And I think I started talking it. I'm not sure if I finished it, but I am running. Nope. Yeah. I used to be able to kind of flip myself over back on four wheels with the stock tires. Can't do it with these. But I'm running the micro receiver in here. So the antenna's not even like poking out or anything like that. It's just a little guy. And I mean, I'm not going very far, but zero issues with it. Oh, the dreaded body shoved down thing just happened. Happens to me quite a bit with this truck. There we go. I kind of think you broke something, but it's just, oh, someone's here. So yeah, every time you come down really hard on like the front end, you can see, unfortunately, where the front of the truck kind of smashes down. And then you think you've kind of broke something. You think you've broke like a body mount or something like that, but that's not the case. Now what we're going to do is, like I was mentioning, we're running that micro receiver. So I'm just going to take it a bit back here. As far as at least I can see it anyways. No issues. We're probably only like, I don't know, 25 yards, maybe 30 yards away. But again, this is just a micro receiver. The antenna's not even sticking out. Zero issues whatsoever. I will be changing that eventually to something more of a normal 1/10 scale receiver. I had gotten 3 of them when I first got the radio, so I had the, what did I have? I had the 7-channel gyro that now is in the Asuga, and I also have just a normal 6-channel receiver that is in the Kagama. So I kind of already had those used up, so I thought I would just try out this little micro one and see what it's like. But it's working well in this truck. Oh no! Ram shaver. Ram shaver. Yeah, that's the one thing with running these tires now. I can't flip it back over. I used to be able to just kind of twist it a bit. That is definitely not happening anymore. And we've got somebody right in the way there, so we got to kind of watch what we're doing. But yeah, these tires, guys, they're fine. I definitely wouldn't recommend, you know, doing what I had to do to my body to get them to fit. They're not an improvement over the stock ones by any means. So they might look a little bit cooler, they're a little bit fatter on here and stuff like that, but they don't add to the air control of the truck at all or anything like that. I think we got the same issue with the body again. Yeah, it's I definitely would say they don't, like I said, guys, they don't add any improvement at all. They look a little bit cooler, maybe a little bit more stability, but that's about it. Oh. Oh, jeez. All right, guys, I'm freezing my butt off, so what I want to do now is I'm going to put this thing back in the truck. I'm going to grab the Isuga, run that around for a bit, because my hands are absolutely freezing, and I do want to get out with the Isuga a bit. But as always, even with the cold, the Mojave for us keeps running.